Drop power. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, family. Got another one for y'all, man. Y'all got to subscribe to this channel. That just it. That just it. Y'all got to subscribe to this channel because I'm hitting bam, 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 back to back. Okay, today, family, I got a special one for y'all. So y'all need to like this video, okay? Y'all need to like this video, okay? I got the elders over there teaching. I'm not listening to nothing y'all out there talking about. I listen to some of y'all if y'all talking some black power. If you ain't talking no black power, I don't even want to hear it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was just walking up to my door. No king got to be watching. But I got a special one for y'all today, again, y'all got to get over there to the throne. Y'all got to get over there to the throne. You need them teachers, the elders. They teach black power. So the people that's coming over there, they black power. You see what I'm saying? Oh, if I listen to y'all over here on King Jah Power, you see, I be 8 different people. You see what I'm saying? Y'all is all over the place. You see what I'm saying over here on King Jah Power. But the people over there on the throne of King Jah Power, they black power. They're not apologizing for it or nothing. Why? Because they listen to the elders. You see what I'm saying? The elders go over there on the throne going so hard, I'm just going to join in. Shit, they done took over the throne. You see, and I got to let them do it too. You see what I'm saying? I'm just going to join in. You see what I'm saying? Until it's my time to speak. You see what I'm saying? It'll come a time when it's my time to speak. You see what I'm saying? I got a live stream, you see, the 1st of April, and I'm dropping this telling y'all early. You see what I'm saying? Early. I got the first week of April, we going to do the first live stream over there on the throne. It won't be over here on King Jah Power. The throne, again, got more black power, you know what I'm saying, than King Jah Power, audience. You see what I'm saying? King Jah Power audience is all over the place. You see what I'm saying? They just a bunch of confusion over there. You see what I'm saying? Over here on King Jah Power. But over there on the throne, we rocking. Okay? We rocking. And so, family, this gonna be a good one. I want to go and get it out the way. This something, you see what I'm saying? I be researching all type of research. You see what I'm saying? All type of research. And 9 times out of 10, I run into something that concern us. You see what I'm saying? That concern us. You see, and I done went into this subject before, but this one right here, we ain't never went into. You see what I'm saying? Black people don't even know nothing about this. You see what I'm saying? What I'm finna show right here. And so, family, again, like the video. Go over there to the throne of King Jah Power. If you black power, you see what I'm saying? And go over there and get some teachers. I'll be on soon. You see what I'm saying? I'll be on soon, but get them teachers from the elder. All right, family, let me get out y'all way. Again, like the video, okay? Subscribe to King Jah Power. You see what I'm saying? Subscribe to King Jah Power. All right, family. Let me blow this up. Today, family, I got a very important subject. Now, we just done a 3-part series of that the Native Americans is cavemen. Go watch part 3. You see what I'm saying? Go watch part 3. Now, in the middle, it skipped for about a minute, but you could just skip past that minute. You see what I'm saying now? I have fixed the bugs, hopefully. You see what I'm saying? And we gonna, see on this run, but I fixed the bugs on this program. Hopefully. Okay? Some of that is YouTube, too. You see what I'm saying? They ain't want you to hear what I'm saying. But, nonetheless, family, we got a good one. So, these goofies be out here talking about that slavery fake or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Where's the slave ships? You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to prove something to them. The world already know that this is a fact. Okay? This is how the Western world built their empires, okay? And I done heard that the copper ops, they trying to say they black now. They trying to say they black now. No, I don't want to hear that, because part 2 was the falsehood of the copper race. You see what? Go watch part 2. You need to watch 1, then watch 2, then watch 3. You see, so you can get the full view of that series, okay? And so, you know, dealing with these goofies, they can't make up their mind. Every time we debunk them, they run another way, create another lie to cover up the other lie. You see what I'm saying? But I hold them to the original premise. I was the first person on YouTube to be going in on them. Everybody else before that, you see what I'm saying? They ain't even really know what to say. You see what I'm saying? They were trying to, my brothers, even though they going in on Africa, they going in, you know, on black people or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? These niggas be up here saying, our brothers, them ain't my brothers. See, I come to the realization they doing that on purpose, okay? What they doing that on purpose. They already know Africa is the throne. They already know that. You see what I'm saying? But to make some money on YouTube, it gotta be a polarity. It gotta be an opposite voice. That's because, you know, black power been out here. You see what I'm saying? But black power is really what we need, okay? Because we never really practiced black power, because if we did, we wouldn't be in this position. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't be in this position, okay? So, you know, now they trying to hop back on Team Black. We not having it. Y'all is copper, okay, like a penny. Y'all number 3. Black number 1, okay? Then we B1, like Goofy Tariq. B1, okay? Tariq don't even agree with that goofy shit y'all be saying. Okay? And so, let me get it in right quick. This gonna be a full one. Now, this man right here name is Gordon Cooper. Okay? Gordon Cooper. Now, this man was an astronaut. Let me read it. Gordon Cooper Jr. is a American aerospace engineer, test pilot, U.S. Air Force pilot, the youngest of 7 original astronauts in a Project Mercury, the first human program of the United States. Now, Gordon is one of the first people to ever go into outer space. You see what I'm saying? That nigga already, they're like, King going into some outer space. I am, but I ain't. And I'm going to show you the reason why I am. You see what I'm saying? Because it concerns black people. Let me roll with it, okay? Now, let me go right here. So, 1963, they, you know, shoot a rocket into space. And Gordon is one of the peoples on the rocket, okay? Now, it was 2 different rockets, okay? And then, you know, Gordo was in the little small piece by himself. He had a different mission in space. He was up there, you know, to take pictures, you know, of not just the world, but the United States, to see if there was any threats out there. You see what I'm saying? Any submarines close, or, you know, nobody, you know, enemy, you know, coming on to American soil. You see what I'm saying? And so he up there in space in his own little part of the spaceship is connected, was connected to the bigger ship. So he in this spaceship by himself, and his objective is to take those pictures. And so he going all around the world. He known as the man that been in space the longest. You see what I'm saying? He was the longest man to ever be in space. Okay? And so Gordon, you know, and I got to get to that. Gordon, okay, while he taking these pictures, he's seeing anomalies in the water all around the world, right? Come to find out, you know, now he never told, for 40 years, he never told his secret. He was out there taking pictures, okay, of these different anomalies, you know, on his own. And those pictures he kept, you know, away from NASA. They didn't know nothing about this or nothing. And so y'all know how Europeans is. They is, you know, ravaging the world of its natural resources. So everywhere they go, they want gold and silver and platinum, and you see with them spices or whatnot. This is what they been doing, okay? And so he taking these pictures. He get down to earth. You know, he's praised as one of the greatest astronauts to ever live, if not the greatest, okay? And so he get back down, come to find out that these are shipwrecks. See, these are shipwrecks. The anomalies that he's seen around the world was in the trade routes, in the rivers, in the ocean, in the currents in the ocean. You see what I'm saying? The little dots that you see on the map, okay, are trade routes, which were slave routes, okay? Cargo ships, and I told y'all this before, slave ships are the same thing. Treasure ships, cargo ships, and slave ships are the same thing, okay? You can't differentiate one from the other. The reason why they call it treasure ship, because if you said a slave ship, then you talking about archaeology. If the archaeologists come, remember, you know, they looking for a treasure ship. They looking for gold that was looted from Africa, America, South America, was going back to Spain, and some of them sunk. Now, the 3 ships that came over with Columbus, remember he made 3 different voyages. These are voyages, it ain't just one little ship. You see, it's 3 ships the first time. The first was the Santa Maria, the Nina, and the Pinta. Now, let me read this right here. Listen to this. I looked this shit up myself. Sunken wreck may be that of the Pinta, one of Columbus's 3 ships. Okay? The old wreck is scattered canyons, encrusted with heavy growth of coral. It lies mere 30 feet below the surface in the water. So that's how Gordon saw it. You see what I'm saying? It's over 12,000 different sites that he saw. You see what I'm saying? That he saw. Now, one of these ships was called the Atocha. The Atocha, which was a Spanish galleon. And it went down, I don't know, I think it was in the 1400s. It went down, okay? And a guy by the name of Mel Fisher, he was also a treasure hunter. They searched for 16 years and ended up finding it. And so 40 years later, after the death of Gordon, okay, after the death of Gordon, they look at the map that Gordon drew from space 40 years earlier, okay, and they matched it to the Atocha, okay, 40 years later. Now, had he knew 40 years later, you know, if Mel Fisher had those pictures that Gordon had, it wouldn't have took him 16 years to find the Atocha. Okay? Again, treasure ships are slave ships. Okay? And I'm going to prove it. Okay? And so, this ship, listen to this now. The size and shape of this heap of boss of stone virtually suggests that it was lightly rigged with wooden sail ships. Talk about the Pinta, okay, and perhaps Spanish Carnival. Is 150 feet lies at the anchor, okay, still set against the storm that set the ship and swallowed it in a watery grave off the remote chains of islands known as Turks and Caicos. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the manuscript. It was in Spain. You see what I'm saying? Now, again, like this video, because at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a piece of this. Man, I think it's like a 2-3 minute video of what I'm talking about. But I gotta give you the research and lay the foundation first, so you understand where I'm going. Okay? So, on Thursday, okay? Thursday the 3rd of November through the 7th, the replicas of Christopher Columbus ships, the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria's, will be docked at Fort Marina. Now, they done made replicas of the ships that's on the bottom of the ocean. But what they ain't telling y'all is that what I just read, that they excavating the ships. Now, but it's being done by mostly treasure hunters. You see what I'm saying? Now, it's a black organization out there. Black Power got an organization out there that's diving these 12,000 sites. Okay? And so I'm going to show y'all the log too. You see what I'm saying here in a second. But they got replicas of these 3 ships. But I'm going to show you the actual ships. Okay? So what happened to the Nina Santa Maria that sailed in 1892? Okay? Okay, so again, there's replicas of them in Brazil that you can see. You see what I'm saying? Because they on the bottom of the ocean. Okay? The Pinta sank. Listen to this. The Pinta sank at the moorings in 1919. The Nina caught fire and sank in 1920. The Santa Maria was rebuilt and continues to draw tourists in 1951 when it was destroyed by fire. Okay? And I'm going to show you. Now, again, the Nina, the Santa Maria, and the Pinta. Now, we know for sure that the Pinta sunk, and I'm going to show you. Now, let me get right here, though. These is the coordinates, okay, for the Pinta, which was one of the 3 ships in the original fleet of Christopher Columbus, okay, that went down on the island of Turks and Caicos. And this, the longitude and latitude of that right here. And so location, minutes, and hours, okay? So you look right here, then your minutes and hours, okay? And then there go your geographical location, which is 214415 now, or 721224. You can Google this right here, and it's gonna take you to the ship. This what's gonna come up. This some homework y'all can do. You see what I'm showing you how to do it. Go to your Google Maps and type in this location. Okay? Type in this location right here. This is what you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? See, black people we not interested in science no more. You see what I'm saying? We not interested in it. It's about to get good now though, y'all. Like the video now. Okay. Back to going. So March the 6th, 1927, October the 4th, also known as Gordon Cooper, he's an American engineer. Again, he's an astronaut in Project Mercury. You see what I'm saying? Which was to identify any threats to national security of the United States. But he had his own mission once he seen these anomalies in the water, which what we now know was slave ships, okay? They call them treasure ships, but they slave ships. If they say slave ship, then the archaeologists gonna come in and claim not just, the bodies, but they gonna claim the artifacts and treasure, okay? So you have to, so this right here is the Turks and Caicos. Let me blow it up. The Turks and Caicos is 7 different islands, okay? It's 7 different islands. Now, this is that geographical location. When you look it up on Google Maps, that longitude and latitude that I just showed y'all, this what's gonna come up. Okay, this what's gonna come up. Okay? And so look right here. And so they dive right there off the Turks and Caicos. They get the permit, which I'm gonna show, and they went down there and died. But first, he had to go to, the man that's doing the research had to go to Spain. Because remember, it ain't no use to him doing it until he could get the ship logged and he could see what type of treasure was on the Pinta. See? Now you see right here. Even in 1972, the Turks and Caicos Islands made a stamp of Christopher Columbus with the ship on it. Okay? Okay? Now again, that ship is encrusted basically in rock. Coral ain't nothing but, rock, basically. A whole bunch of seashells and organisms, minerals or whatnot, stuck together. And all of that is stuck to that ship. You see what I'm saying? And so, again, you got this. See, when we talk about, we just think about, Haiti and Santo Domingo or whatnot. Yeah, but, we ain't even never hear the story about Columbus and the Turks and Caicos. Okay? Now, I'm just, giving you a little bit because we finna get to it in a minute. Now, so they go down there to that location. Let me see, I'm gonna flip it. They dive and go down there to that location and look what they find. They find a Christopher Columbus ship. Okay, there go the anchor right there, so the ship at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Now, in this storm, Christopher Columbus ship made it back. You see what I'm saying? His ship made it back. But the Nina and the Pinta sank. Okay? They sank. Okay? And so these treasure hunters done found, and it date right, and now they excavating the ship as we speak. You see the ship right there is all encrusted in that core, in that rock. Hold on. I might have some more. See, there go the ship. It's cored all into that rock. You see it say Christopher Columbus ship. So that, that crushes that slavery ain't real. Hell, they have found Christopher Columbus ship. Okay? That crushes that. So hold up, though. Hold up. I got some more for you. I got some more. Now look right here. Christopher Columbus ship found. You see it. It's encrusted in all of that coral. Okay, now they gonna have to chip that away. You see, over time, and they can excavate this ship. You just seen they already done it with the Nina. But the Pinta is the one they just found. People ain't even know that. You see what, because people at a slave ship said, well, here to do some research. You do some damn research. There go the cannons. Okay, I just showed you part of the ship. There go the cannons. This is the Santa Maria, wreck found off the coast of Haiti. Okay, so the Santa Maria eventually wrecked also. So all three of them, majority of them slave ships, I'm showing you, is at the bottom of the ocean. Okay? They at the bottom of the ocean. You see? There it is right there. So the Nina and the Pinta is in Turks and Caicos, sunk off the coast of Turks and Caicos. And the Santa Maria sunk off the coast of Haiti. Okay? Now, there goes some of the ship right there. Okay? Look, let me blow it up for you just in case you can't see. Where are the slave ships, bro? Where the slave ships? You ain't no wiggling out of it. You see what I'm saying? At this point in time, you know, they just, you know, some lames. They just, you know, irrelevant. They irrelevant at this point. They irrelevant at this point. You see what I'm saying? You know, we don't want this battle now. They go the replica of it, you know, right here. But you see it at the bottom of the sea. Right there. You see? There it is right there. Where the slave is. You won't ever hear that shit again. As soon as somebody say something where the slave ship, say you show them this right here. So now I don't even speak Spanish, but I can read this shit though. The Archive of General of the West Indies. Or the Indies. Okay? Okay? Now I know what the hell they say. Okay? Now, you see where he's standing at right there, right? These is the hall of records of every ship that was ever sent from Spain. Every ship. So if you look at this whole big ass room, a library of slave ships. Okay? A library of slave ships. See? See? This is every slave ship, every treasure ship, every cargo ship that ever left Spain, whether it made it back or not. You gotta create a law. If you spending, you know, your money and sending these men out and say, yo, go out there, you know, to the new world and get some gold. You see what I'm saying? Every provision that you paid for that was on this ship is gonna be wrote in this law. Everything, every word that come back from this ship gonna be wrote in these laws. You see, you keep track of your money. You just don't give your money, you know, to just anybody. You see what I'm saying? And say, okay. And say, okay, here you go. And let them just walk off. You see what I'm saying? You gonna verify that. Now, if you look right here, this is, you know, in Spanish. You see what I'm saying? It's Roman type of Spanish too. And so this is the log of Christopher Columbus ship. Okay? Of the Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria. This is Spain. You see, this is Spain. See, you can't just, how you gonna debunk slavery? And every country, superpower in the world was involved. So to debunk slavery, you have to tell me how all these people, you know, Europe, America, built their empire. You see what I'm saying? They ain't built it off nothing. You see what I ain't built it off nothing. They built it off the back of Africans. You see what I'm saying? Prove it. Here it is right here. They have found the Pinta. This the recent find. You see what I'm saying? So people that's, you know, I didn't even know this research. You see what I'm saying? I was in here looking at, you know, a game or something, and then you know how I just jumped to another video. You see, that was the ancestors, the reason why I got this knowledge to give to y'all right now. It jumped to a whole nother video, and you know, they started talking about, you know, this astronaut. You see what I'm saying? Named Gordon Cooper. And then something just told me to just keep on watching. You could Google it. You could look it up on YouTube. You can look, after you watch this video right here, go look this up on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? It's some of it is up here. You see what I'm saying? Now you see again, right there off the coast of Turks and Caicos. You see what I'm saying? And it's encrusted in that coral. But you can see that it's a ship. And best believe they gonna open it up. Believe that, because it's a whole bunch of gold. When he looked in that log, it was rubies in there. It was emeralds in there. It was like 30, pounds of silver or something like. It was a lot of millions and millions of dollars worth of monies. Okay, is in this ship, and when they open this ship up, believe me, the bodies is down there. And guess what? Some of them gonna have chains on their feet and arms. Believe that. Believe that. Okay. See, when you look up treasure hunting, I only heard one time them say that. You see what I'm saying? Hold up. Them say that. Now, I'm about to play this video right quick, right? And, it's only a clip. You see what I'm saying? And YouTube, I see this shit on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? And so let it play. So, not only can they go, review this story, you know what I'm saying, they can learn what I'm saying from the black point of view. I'm trying to show them, because they ask, well, where the slave ships at, even though it's a dumb question. It was a good question until y'all met King, until they met King. You see what I'm saying? Now, they done learn. You see what I'm saying? And I'm crushing, this whole debate. Okay? Now I'm about to play this video, right? Of this, friend of Gordon Cooper, okay? And he left him all of these maps, okay? And this is a documentary or a series called Cooper's Treasure. Now, you thinking Cooper's Treasure, you be like, know what they got to do with black people? See, you just can't study black history. You see what I'm saying? Or African history, or you got to study everything. But you looking at it through the vision or the, eyes of Africa or the eyes of black people. You trying to get something out of it, extract blackness out of it. You trying to see where we fit in that story. And in this story, when the ship went down, you went down with it. Unless they was on their way back. Now, a lot of them treasure ships was on their way back, too. You see what I'm saying? Was on their way back. So, mostly all they gonna have on there is, spices, gold, diamonds, this, that, and the third. Whatever they taking back to Isabella or the Queen of England or, whatever. You see what I'm saying? They riches. You see what I'm saying? That they done looted for Africa and the Americas. Okay? And so, let me play this video, family. Again, thumb up this video. Subscribe to the channel. Okay? Go over there to the throne and do the same thing. Chop out.
This is in Gordon's writing. As seen on this chart, there's 7 islands with high land. At a distance, only the higher portions will be seen as 7 distinct islands. The discovery of the 7 islands is the discovery 7 islands. I need to figure out what Bahos de Balbuca refers to. I've never heard of that. And why would Gordon write it on this map of Turks?
Now, de la Biacoca is a Spanish word for Turks and Caicos. That's what Turks and Caicos was formerly known as. You see what I'm saying?
En el diario de primero encuentro, he's talking about the discovery. What's Gordon trying to tell me? El testigo dice que las 7 islas braden distintamente bajo de la Babulca por Colonia Martín Alonso Pinza.
See that? Alonso Pinza is who on the Pinta. So the Pinta is named after Alonzo Pinzon. Okay, that's the slave trader. Okay, boom. And we know those 3 ships were involved in the slave trade. So ain't no denying it or nothing. These are records from Spain. You go debate with the Isabella and Ferdinand or whatnot. You go debate with them. Okay, the black people that be saying that they some indigenous.
He's referring to Columbus. This phrase, the Bajos de la Babuca, when I put it in the internet search engine, it led me to a Spanish archive referring to Alonzo Pinzon of the Columbus fleet. Pinzon, he actually was captaining the Pinta. When Pinzon headed out, he discovered 7 islands that he referred to as the Bajos de Balbuca. These are the same 7 islands.
See? Turks and Caicos. When you reveal the word in English, it's Turks and Caicos. You see what I'm saying? Now, this island is ironically, the island that Lisa Ray was the first lady. You see what I'm saying? Lisa Ray was the first lady of Turks and Caicos. Yeah, I just had to throw that fact out there. But you see how they, they get out here and put boots on the ground and do the research. That's what we got to do. You see what I'm saying? Like King, y'all got to get out here. You see what I'm saying? Do the research.
We know and with dozens more, and he lost many of them. Gordon is sending me a really simple message. He outlines it here. As Columbus sent Pinzon to the islands of the Balbucas, Gordon is sending me there too. No one has these documents. I can promise you that. I am the only one. Gordon entrusted me with these 2 pieces of paper. Could one of Columbus's ship be wrecked there in Turks and Caicos? I think Gordon's telling me that site number 2 might be the wreck of one of Columbus's ships. We're talking Christopher Columbus. What was on the wreck? 4 tons of red pearls.
You heard that?
This is
what was on the wreck of the Pinta? 4 tons of red pearls. And that wasn't it neither. You see what I'm saying? And so, they diving for treasure. Our research from the black perspective, you see, is that we know that these are slave ships. You see what I'm saying? And they exist. They on the bottom of the ocean. And, the Europeans is pulling them up for one reason, you see, for treasure or whatnot that was lost by their ancestors or whatnot. But our ancestors was on them boats. Okay? Because the bodies is on there. Okay? The bodies is on there. You see? So, they totally debunked. Don't bring me nothing about no indigenous. That's why this nigga saying he black now. See, I done went at that hair so many times, looking like some black jelly beans or whatnot. I done went at that too many times, and now, they gotta switch the story. They still want to be fake Indians, but now they black now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all should have came like that off the rip. So we not accepting you goofies. Period. I told them, I said, man, if y'all came to the rip, we the black Indians, we the the cousins to the Africans and shit, the African Americans, whatever. Then you might have been all right. But these goofies came out here trying to beef and then ran into a brick wall called King Jaw Power. And now people all over the world, hearing this, and they can just debunk y'all. They can come right over here to King Jaw Power, to the library, get the research, the real research of the American Indian. You see what I'm saying? It debunk you goofies. You see what I'm saying? And debunk you goofies. You see, it ain't even no. See, we on King Jaw Power, we about to elevate. We about to elevate the minds of the people instead of being down on this low savage level. You see what I'm saying? Savage level. This the research y'all doing? I'm learning certain shit too, cause I ain't know this right here neither. You see what I'm saying? I went pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up. You see what I'm saying? But they done already bung up, the Santa Maria and put it back together. Now the Nina, they think it's been wrecked. They know where they're wrecked it. It being thousands of anomaly sites right here, which we now know are treasure ships, aka slave ships, okay? We know that now. But the Nina could be in there. We know the Pinta is. You see, and they already found the Santa Maria and put it back together, okay? And so all they got to do now is bring them up back from the ocean. You see, and that shit waterlogged. It got to sit in some solution, the wood. You see what I'm saying? They already doing it, fam. They already doing it. Go look up the Atocha. Go look at all of that. Just look up treasure ship. You see what I'm saying? Watch this video, then go start researching, treasure ship. And I bet you this come up. I bet you this come up. You see what I'm saying? And I bet you this come up. And it's going to be explained exactly the way I explained it. And that's going to debunk everything that they ever said. See? You are African. You can't just pop out the blue and turn into somebody else. You see what I'm saying? We got to elevate on King Jah Power from this day forward. I don't want to hear nothing about no it. I don't even listen to them anyway. I'm going to be real. I've been got away from that. Okay? But I got to give the people out here, because they still out here talking, I'm going to give you the information to just go obliterate them. You see what we need to go obliterate them for real. But now we know that they ain't even really that serious. They not a threat to nobody. You see what I'm saying? To their own damn self. You see, after that shit don't work, go kill yourself. You see what I'm saying? They're a threat to their own mental health. They're a threat to their own mental health. And anybody out there to think like him, y'all is the same. You a threat to your own mental health. You a threat to your damn self. You see what I'm saying? Go jump off a bridge. Go jump off a bridge somewhere. Okay? Because that's just not going to work. You can't come out here and say the world's, economic boom, was fake. And then they get rich off of it and power, and the children of the slave master get to live good for generations to come while we suffer. Okay? In silence. While you suffer in silence. That's just real. So again, the copper goofies, we not letting y'all change it up. You not black, you copper. You copper. You can't turn around when the whole world heard y'all saying for 2-3 years, I ain't black. Now turning around trying to say the word black or whatever, or rapping it or whatever they doing. You see, it don't matter really what they doing. All we got to do with them, just keep them contained on the internet. They ain't bold enough to come out here in the world and actually try to teach their shit, because then it'll be on. You see what then it'll be on. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't no black people gonna sit up here, unless y'all get in a room of y'all own in a corner somewhere and try to teach. You try to come up on the public stage with that, it's a whole bunch of people who have a problem with that shit. You see, because it's fake. It ain't real. You see, it ain't real. It's identity stuff. You see what I'm saying? But you can play, it's facts over fantasy. Okay? Facts over fantasy. Facts over fantasy. Facts over fantasy. Yo, we gonna keep that shit rolling. Facts over fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Come with the facts. Don't come with no fantasy world. Come with the facts. If you came with the facts, then you ain't no Indian. You know, no indigenous, no, whatever they be saying. You know, Cherokees or none of that just ain't you. You see what I'm saying? I already showed y'all they the Neanderthals any damn way. They the Neanderthals any. I want to be a Neanderthal. The black Neanderthals or whatnot. Y'all niggas crazy. All right, family, let me get up off this one, man. I know this one will fire. I know this one because ain't nobody done it. Ain't nobody see this cutting edge research. Look at that. The elder sent me this shit. Say, look at that white boy right here. Look what he doing. I ain't even know this, know nothing about it. But then it popped up. I said, ooh, I know what he doing. I know. And then I did the research. And bam. And I done did like 3 videos on the slave ships. But this one right here was the most important one. You got a reference for the other 2. So now you go watch this one, then go watch the other 2 that I done before. You see what I'm saying? And that shit a bang. See? And everywhere they go, y'all got their research. But don't forget who gave it to you. Don't forget who gave it to you. When it come to these little groups or whatnot, especially the copper goofies, don't forget who gave you that research. See, sometimes I just got to stamp down. Boop. Hold up. And I want you to have it. You see what I'm saying? As, a gift and some ammo, so we can always, keep them contained just to some internet. Long as they contained on the internet, which they will stay. You see what I'm saying? Won't ever be out here in the world. They're just, in the closet philosophy. In the closet philosophy and shit. These niggas in the closet. Hey, y'all niggas ain't came out and said y'all Indians yet. All right, family. Hey, I'm going to be over there on the throne tonight. I might come back over here on King Jah Power. I know I'm coming back tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you like this video. Subscribe to this. Hit the notification bells on both channels. On both channels. You see what I'm saying? Because they blocking, right here on Jah Power. Anyway, that's why we got the throne, though. You see? All right, family, I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Jah Power. Beep. Beep. King, get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.